Okay, Sanbonani, Dumelang Apsheni, hello. That's, what does it say? That's how we want to greet you. Say, I'm kidding, y'all.
Welcome to our show. Something like that, yeah.
Sanbonani, guys, again. This is the second installment of VOC, Voice of Change Part 2. And then, Jay, we just thought that we can just give you guys Intlagani Poye too. You know, hopefully you can learn from what we're telling you guys or what we're saying. And Nat would like to learn from you guys. So we thought we hope you enjoy what we are gonna bless you guys with. Yes, Ngobile futhi lona. Sibongo Makakula. And yeah. Sure. Welcome again and we hope you enjoy it.
Guys, Clement. Oh, okay, wait. Shaka Chivasa.
Shaka!
I must just make sure you guys are aware of the Movenda.
And then the yeah.
Movenda. Yeah, that's me.
What he said.
Yeah, guys, we back. VOC, our second installment. You know, we don't stop. We go on and on and on. Yeah. So, hey, there's just a lot to talk about. From men are trash to, hey, some people out there banning other kids. We don't know what.
Dude.
Heartless stuff.
To abafundisi, you know, to nje, but yeah.
All this sensitive stuff.
You know, all the deep stuff, but yeah, we'll try to, you know, touch base here and there and then yabo. Yeah, and firstly, we wanna talk about men are trash, ne? And I just wanna give you guys my opinion of nje, le hashtag, oba. I just think, okay, yeah. For me, I feel as a woman, I feel that whoever came up with that hashtag was a very, very angry woman. And I don't blame Ukwata kwakhe, you know, but I do have a problem with her generalizing Amadota as a whole. Because there are men actually that are very good. Abo King Shaka, you know, they're good. They're good men, respectable men, loyal, commentator. Yabona nje zonke lezi yonke le shandes. So I just feel ukuthi we can't really generalize the entire generation ukuthi no wonke amadoda are trash. I do however feel ukuthi there are men that abuse us, there are men that kill us, they're killing us. I mean they burn us, these motherfuckers. But not not everybody deserves to you know to have that title hanging over their head. But I understand the frustration. I reason with it. I comprehend, you know, the anger, the trauma. Yes, I get it. But let us also be real and let us also acknowledge the fact that there are good men out there and they don't deserve, you know, to be to have that name, Jay. Bona. Ja.
Guys, you know, we hate generalizations. We as human beings. This is why when you mention that, when you, for example, you say, these men of God are con artists. You know what's the first thing other people will say? They not all. You know why they're saying that? Because they see you generalizing. You say all these guys are con artists because this one was caught doing this. So you say all of them are doing this. It's not really like that. It's more like when you say, you like because you were treated in a you felt like in a discriminatory, like so you were given a discriminatory kind of treatment, maybe before Joe, for example, and you go out saying, oh, white people are racist. And those white people that will come to you like, my friend, don't say white people are racist. Say those people that you had that problem with are racist. They're saying that because some of them are not racist. Because remember, racism is not like it's not like a natural sort of thing. It's not like you see, love is natural. You understand? So a human being, like you cannot teach it to someone. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's a natural thing. Like pain, you cannot teach someone pain. It's a natural thing. But racism is a thing that's taught that that's not a human being. That's a dog. You know, and it doesn't just exist with black people and white people. Believe you me, even Chinese and Japanese have that sort of thing. because there's historically there was like this emperor in Japan. He taught the Japanese people. Okay, some of you might think it's a joke, but then the emperor's name was Hirohito, I think. Yeah, he taught the Japanese people that in standards the lowest is pigs and below pigs is the Chinese people. Like I saw it on a documentary. So you see, it's taught like that. It's racism. Like those black people, their IQ level is below that of baboons. You know, that's ways of teaching racism. And so when someone, there's people who were never taught that. They grow up with people just and took them as just people of a different skin color or complexion. They just treated them merely as that, and they just saw the other. They just grew up seeing other people as human as they themselves are, because they were never taught that racism stuff. So this is why they hate it also when you go around saying white people are racist, because they know they're not racist, and sometimes they won't even come and defend themselves. They just keep quiet. So also with regard to men, you know, there's a lot of men who've been angry and they say women are snakes. Men love that phrase, women are snakes. They use that statement, and I'll personally avoid using it because my mother is a woman.
And she doesn't hiss around.
I've never seen her hiss. See, she's got the anatomy, the bone structure, everything is human. Now, I've seen snakes; they move like
Yeah.
that winding type of movement. So, and all that stuff. So, like, you don't just generalize, because people who are hurt actually, they generalize. I tell you, people that were hurt by something, maybe they were hurt by a man, an abusive man, and all this stuff. They won't come and say certain men are trash. They'll say men are trash. So, see, so there's men who like fight back and all that stuff, who's
Stand their ground.
stand and say, hey, no, we're not trying. There's men who just keep quiet because they sort of understand that, okay, that is coming from a person who been through that treatment,
Yeah.
being angry and stuff. And so sometimes the best way to deal with an angry person is to let them express all that anger until it's all,
Let them go wild.
yeah, you know. It's more like when someone is crying, don't come and say, don't cry. No, let them cry. The more they cry, that sort of pain like dissipates. So my stance with men are trash is, you know what, I understand it's a generalization. I don't think all men are, because the all men are trash thing was based on what? Was based on like the abusive element of men towards women. It was not based on maybe faithfulness or based on love or affection, romance, all that stuff, because we must admit nobody's perfect. Both the women, among the women, there's women who are not really like good with how they treat their partners. There's men also who are not good at treating their partners. You know? So, but otherwise, that whole men are trash thing is, I feel like it's just something that came and just got blown out of proportion. So of course, there's people that you know, the trolls online, they start making fun of everything. They're like, is Somizi included in the list? And then they're not sure. You know,
Cheesy.
they're like, oh, is some Gaga part of the, is he included?
Yeah.
Like, nah, he's included, he ain't going anywhere. He's part of us. And I had some guys actually include the lesbian. They're like, hey, you say you want to be us, right?
Yeah, so now
please,
you are
be
trash.
trash with us. But it was a hurtful moment, I think, for people, women especially, because they really do go through that, and I feel like we should be enraged in all these things. If you look at stuff lately, do you know people are enraged when there's a bombing at Paris than when there's a bombing in the Middle East? They're not enraged. People see people dying in Syria, they're like, oh, okay.
Whatever.
You know why? Because we've become desensitized to that. Like, we feel like there's people that are important and people that are less important. The important ones should complain. The less important ones should not complain. And that thing is taught via movies, and check all the movies. the Arabic guy is always the terrorist or the bad guy, and the hero will come to save the day, probably from America. He's always Western. The only bad guy who's white in a movie must be from Russia, Ukraine.
Oh, Donald Trump.
Yeah, they like it's movies. They make us not just movies, just everything around us. Those things they make us become like sort of like less caring about things when they happen to certain people and be caring when they happen to specific people. So that's why people were enraged when they were enraged. There's people who were enraged because the girl who was killed before that men trash thing started trending. Karabo Mukwege. The lady who like was burned, was killed and burned. There's people who are enraged that the lady who was killed was beautiful. So the anger was like, how could you kill such a beautiful lady? You know?
That's not the point.
And,
like the point is murder.
Yeah, exactly. You should be enraged at that inhuman treatment, not just there's this.
Be selective now.
Don't be selective. You see, it's more like when people are suffering in Europe, they're like, oh no, guys, God will ask us about this one day. Hey, why won't God ask the world about the rest of the sufferings in Africa? So that's the other thing that we should talk about. Don't let people use God to manipulate you.
Yeah.
Because those people will do that.
So what I want us to, now that we've dealt with the men and trust thing, and I think it's clear, which you guys understand, which we believe that yes, there are, but let us not say bonk. Let us not say nonke. Hashtag. Yabo. Let's just say abanye.
It was around.
No, guys. Nah, it ain't right, yo. It ain't right.
Sub DJ Phonic. Yeah. Nonke.
So now I want us to talk about men of God. I want us to talk about men of God. I want us to talk about the word, and
Yeah.
Abantu benkosi. And and here's my thing. A lot of people say they milking us, that they're making money out of us, that inkonzo yabo it's just a business transaction, if you can put it. And they do funny things, they perform funny things to have money and to shine and to gloat and whatnot. And here's my thing. Number one, my name is Modile, not God. Number two, I was brought to the world to slay, not to judge. Number three, I have no business what you do.
Slayer.
Nje. I have no business what you do that does not concern me. As much as you do not have any business or any opinion in how I run my life. So, I believe what they do, hey dog, because people have a thing of saying, no, you can't come now and stand in the altar, yet you were doing 1, 2, 3, 4 izol. Bo wenzani when izol? Yeah. Bo holy, ulindi sondo. Eh?
And I actually think that stuff is, people actually be there's people who say you can't come to church blah blah because of blah blah which you were doing yesterday. I've seen people who say that. They're saying that because they know you were doing that.
Yeah.
And there's people who maybe did the same thing and they're not saying anything because they don't know anything about them. And so when those people who have secret sins, let's call them secret
sins.
Those
SS Baba.
So those people who have those things that you say, oh, you can't come and stand in the altar or minister to us or sing to us because you were doing them yesterday. There's those people who are coming and doing them and you're not even aware, and yet your reaction to them ministering, like maybe in the choir or something, it's always,
would you worship them?
All that stuff. And you notice what's the difference. The difference is you know what that person is doing and you don't know what the other person is doing. So it means where now your experience of God depends on what you know about people. in your judgment.
Then how do you then have the audacity to even call it a fellowship? Because it's not. It's a relationship that you have based on what you know and what you think of someone. Sit the fuck down. So nah.
I'll edit that name because it's about church now.
Sit the fuck down.
That thing stopped.
Again.
Oh, it didn't stop. No, I saw some flash.
So yeah, that's just what we think about Isondo.
You know what? Let me tell you. I think there's fault in everything. I think in life, even your companies where you work, they'll give you all this stuff about, hey, you should be ethical. You should be not. There's things that they do that are not ethical. There's big companies in South Africa. They preach ethics inside the company. Yet how they started the whole thing. Some of them was through oppression of other people. So what's ethics in that? There is no ethics. There was no ethics there. But then they come and want you to be ethical inside. So I'm just trying to shine light in one thing that there's really like fault in all these things. Like all around the world. There's really fault in everything. So even in church, don't take church as a place of perfect people. Take church as a hospital, for example. The people that are there are patients. So the fact that they're in hospital means they're not well. They're there for the doctor. Understand? So in church, much like in bars and everywhere, there's people that are there for different reasons. Some are there to actually, it's a refuge for them, you know, after the hurt they went through and stuff. They just want to be there. There's people that are there for, hey, simple reasons. There's people that are there to hide from, or they're doing some illicit activities, so now they need to be there in church so that they can be seen as like these good people, community builder, blah blah, all that sort of stuff. So there's faults in everything.
Yeah.
If you want perfect people, I think maybe in the spirit world you can find them.
Oh, Banning.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness and mercy.
here on earth, I think you always find faults with people. You always find people with defects.
And another thing that I think people, get wrong. Just because you have a title doesn't mean you're perfect.
Doctor? Pastor?
Presidente?
Oh.
HOD? No, like manager.
Ah.
It's got nothing to do with you being perfect. You got that title because maybe you deserve that title. Some don't deserve it, but they got the title anyway. And who are we to say they don't deserve it? But actually they don't. So yeah. But I feel Uguti in life in general there'll always be imperfect people. We stand accused. Everyone.
We are one of them, and so are you.
But I feel Uguti, let us remember that before anything else, we are human beings. And we will always have faults in each and everything that we do. There will be that smallanyana dent, that smallanyana stain that you feel Uguti, it's messing up your entire dress. But just because your dress has that one stain, it doesn't mean it's not white anymore.
Yeah.
It's still white. It just has, that smallanyana.
You don't have to ignore the whole fabric. Because of that one.
Yeah, embrace the fabric. Girl, slay that dress. But don't even think about the stain. So I feel Uguti, that's why there's people that don't even go to church because they just can't handle the hypocrisy and the pretendance that's there. And I don't blame them because shame, ikalo.
Yeah.
But
and I think that's because people go to church and expect to meet. That's this other thing about life, expectations. When you expect, and then you find that people are not exactly as you thought. These people, they are not exactly as you thought they would be. So you'll get disappointed, you understand? And when you get disappointed, you stay away, be like, I don't go to church because it's full of hypocrites. Hey, you should stop going to the bar, there's hypocrites there too.
yeah,
But
but
the
you
thing
go
is,
then
the
drink
thing is about the bar, you don't expect
anything.
anything from those people.
Maybe you're expecting a good fuck for the night. Yabo.
You didn't hear that. I'm gonna edit that out.
Why do you edit the truth? Don't they expect that? They go to the bar. Buy some Ciroc. Look for a good honey that they can literally give honey to. Yeah, but so but anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So I think most of these problems that people and the frustrations, with places like churches because of expectations. First of all, one thing you should know is that there's faults in everything. There will always be. And I'm not saying for you guys, maybe you guys that are out there in churches, be like, oh, I was trying to be a better person. No, I'm not gonna try. I must be faulty because you heard us saying there's faults in everything. No, even if you try being perfect, there'll be that place where you fall short. That guaranteed.
Dude, that's life.
It's like that. So, in essence, just maybe stop this expectation thing when you go into church, because you always look for these faults, like, oh, how is this man of God, he doesn't work, how is he making his money, and you forget, by the way, there is not one, the way of making money is not going to work. Going to work actually guarantees that you just get salary at the end of the month. There's people that get paid every day.
Yeah.
See,
and they're sitting at the comfort of their homes.
They're sitting at the comfort of their homes. They don't work. Say, like, remember, intelligence rules the world. Stupidity carries the burden.
Not qualification, not credentials.
Yeah.
Wisdom and intelligence, Baba.
Yeah. So, just look at in general. So, the like, just if you wanna go to church, just go there and learn the word of God. Just go there and learn from whoever the teacher is teaching you. If you feel like you need to move on, you've learned enough. The person is like SABC one, always on the page.
Then hambe kumzansi.
I mean, you can go to multi-choice. There's multiple choices.
Yeah, there's a variety of choices that you can
Exactly.
choose.
So, yeah. So, just learn, keep moving.
Yeah.
And by the way, we love God too. Love church. And we don't believe there's things you shouldn't speak about.
Yeah. I think above and beyond our videos, we wanna be as realistic and as authentic as we can be. We don't wanna paint you a picture that we can't even draw. We wanna paint a picture that's happening in everyday reality. So we always wanna reach out to people that will understand. And our videos are not for everyone, and that's why each and every person is not for everyone.
Yeah.
There's a selective group of people that will like our video. There's a selective group of people that will feel uguti it's work, maybe that will feel uguti it's not their type of thing, and that's cool. Like asilanga la mhlabeni uzochazana nabantu. They can sit the fuck down, But the man jump off a bridge. But that selective few is the group that we're reaching out to. And what we're saying is, at the end of the day, salvation is personal. What you do is, it should always benefit you, not benefit the other person. Whether you go to church or not, was wena, and it's your business. It's not anybody else's business. What we're saying is that whether you believe there's a God or not, it's also your business. We're not saying believe in it. We're not saying don't believe in it. We're just giving out information, and hopefully it will change you. Hopefully it will not. But that's just what we're trying to do. Ale.